In this video, what we're going to do is take a look at a scene from a real parenting situation as recorded by Modern Family. And these predicaments are difficult, unpleasant, or embarrassing. I'm Kathy Slattengren. I am the founder of Priceless Parenting, and I'm glad you're here to join me. In this scene, we're going to look at Haley and Mom. And what Haley wants to do is go to a party, and Mom really thinks she should do some more studying. So let's take a look at how this scene goes. And what I'm going to do is play the scene, and then we're going to go back and stop and look at the different pieces. Because when we're parenting in real time, it's hard, and it can be helpful to go back and reflect on how things went and how we might want to do things differently.
Oh my God, Mom, the party is like around the block. I'll be gone for 2 hours.
Yeah, that is 2 hours you could spend studying.
I have been studying all weekend. No friends, no phone, just me alone with books. I feel like Alex.
You're never alone when you have books.
Really? Is that what you want me to turn into?
Sweetheart, listen to me. This is the SATs, okay? It is not some stupid science quiz.
Hey, if science quizzes are so stupid, why do you put mine up on the refrigerator?
Because we feel sorry for you. Because books are your friends.
Yeah, she wasn't studying last night. She was video chatting the whole time.
Shut up! You are such a tattletale!
Honestly, girls, take it down a notch because
Whoa! What's the hot topic on The View today, ladies?
Dad, can you just please tell Mom that I can take a 2-hour break and go to a party?
No, ma'am. I'm not stepping into that one. We're not playing good cop, Mom.
All right, let's go back. And there was a lot happening there, and it happens fast. So let's go back and take a look at what was going on. I'm going to pause a couple times. So Haley is wanting to go to this party, and let's start with that.
Oh my God, Mom, the party is like around the block. I'll be gone for 2 hours.
Yeah, that is 2 hours you could spend studying.
Okay. So we've got Haley asking Mom for permission to go to the party. Yay, that we've got a child who has a good enough relationship with us that they are asking for permission to go to this party. Now, they're catching, like oftentimes happens in parenting, she's making a request, and this seems like the first time Mom has heard about this party, right? For the parent, we don't really know what's going on. Where is this party? Who's having it? Whose house is this at? Are they going to be drinking, drugs? There are things we would like to know. And so sometimes it feels like we need to make a decision right away, but we really need, in this case, probably need more information so that we can make the best decision about whether or not we think it's okay to go to the party. And what happens is it gets a little bit derailed because Mom is saying, wait a second, don't you have more studying you should be doing? So let's see how that works out.
I've been studying all weekend. No friends, no phone, just me alone with books.
Okay, let's take another breath. How is Haley feeling right now? If we were to put ourselves in her shoes, how is she feeling? And it seems like she's feeling a little exasperated. Her emotions are running pretty high right about now. She feels like she has done plenty of studying and really wants to go to this party. Now, if we put ourselves in her shoes and we really want to go to this party, what's the likelihood that if we as the parents say no, she's going to go and really use this time wisely and study? Super unlikely, right? So we don't get to control our children. We get to control ourselves and our reactions. So we still may or may not want her to go to the party. We ideally want to dig down and get some more details before we make a decision, so we can show some curiosity. What we don't get to do is decide how much she is or isn't going to study for the SAT. And what we want to do is encourage her to do some deeper thinking. How much more studying do you feel like you need to do before this SAT? Now, I don't know, when this test is happening, but let's say it's happening in a day or two, a couple days from now. So it's up to Haley to decide how ready she feels and how much more she wants to study. We can't do that for her. We can't. And the consequences of how well she does or doesn't do on the SAT are also for her, not for us. And so we want to help her think through these things, knowing full well that we cannot force her to do one thing or another. All right, so let's play some more.
I feel like Alex.
You're never alone when you have books.
Really? Is that what you want me to turn into?
Sweetheart, listen to me. This is the SATs, okay? It is not some stupid science quiz.
Hey, if science quizzes are so stupid, why do you put mine up on the refrigerator?
Because we feel sorry for you. Because books are your friends.
Yeah, she wasn't studying.
Okay, so now we've got sibling rivalry coming in here, and the little sister, who does like studying and does like books, is now feeling insulted because we just said science tests are stupid. It's not like a stupid science test. So the plot thickens, and now we have the younger sister who's going to tattle on Haley and say that, yeah, she hasn't been studying that hard. Again, so we've got a whole bunch of emotion coming in, and additional information. And so as a parent, so we're hearing this for the first time. She's going to say that she was video chatting instead of studying. We might want to tap down and ask Haley more about this. Probably in private, probably not with younger sister around, because that is just adding to the situation. We want to talk to Haley. This is between mom and Haley, not more siblings is not going to be helping the situation.
Last night she was video chatting the whole time.
Shut up! You are such a tattletale!
Honestly, girls, take it down a notch because
Whoa! What's the hot topic on The View today, ladies?
Dad, can you just please tell Mom that I can take a 2-hour break and go to a party?
No, ma'am. I'm not stepping into that one. We're not playing good cop, Mom.
All right. So kudos to Dad for not stepping in and contradicting what Mom has just said. So maybe we want to have Mom and Dad say, hey, Haley, we understand you want to go to the party. We need a little time to discuss it, and we'll get right back to you. So that's reasonable. Or Haley, let's, take this to the front room. Mom, Dad, we want to discuss this with you and understand a little bit more. So we can take some time. We don't have to immediately have an answer. And depending on the situation, you may want to have your teen with you, or maybe it's mom and dad need to have some private time to talk first and then bring the teen in. But you can take some time to make your best parenting decision. Right. So let's recap. What we saw is that if we can focus on what we control instead of trying to control our child, we're going to be in a much better position. So we can't control how much Haley's going to study. And when we can acknowledge that to ourselves, that can help us in our parenting. We are perfectly in our rights to ask more questions and learn more before making a decision about, in this case, going to the party. So our kids are kind of hitting us out of the blue, sometimes asking to do something, and we may not feel ready to make that decision. And we need more information to make a wise decision so that we can ask questions. We can always recognize and acknowledge our child's feelings. So we can always go back to Haley and say, wow, you have been studying. You feel like you have really not had time for the activities you want to do, and you're really feeling like you need a break. Okay, we can always acknowledge that. Whether or not we, make a decision, we can at least understand what our child is saying. And lastly, it's always good to back what your parenting partner is doing, unless it's somehow like totally putting your kid into some physical danger, or there's a real danger situation where you feel like you have to step in. Do not contradict what your partner is doing. All right. Thank you for listening. And if you want more parenting information, we offer parenting classes at pricelessparenting.com. So hope you'll check those out and join us again for another parenting predicament. Thanks.